I'm CJ with Starter Builds, and today I'm going to show you how I built this really cool DIY cabinet shelf on Starter Build. Today on Starter Builds, we're going to be building a duplicate of this Amazon bathroom cabinet. It's just super DIY friendly. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm going to walk you through the steps to go on and build this DIY bathroom cabinet.
I started out by ripping down a sheet of plywood with my track saw. Don't worry, if you don't have a track saw, you could always use a circular saw with a straight edge. From there, I shifted over to the miter saw to cut these to length. I'm going to be using pocket holes to attach these together. 1 1/4 pocket holes are the best for this project. After doing all the pocket holes, we'll then shift to put this together with some wood glue and some clamps. If you don't own a pocket hole jig, I'll have one linked down below. They're fairly inexpensive. Here I'm using Titebond 3 wood glue to attach the shelves. These Craig clamps are super helpful when putting together anything related to pocket holes. They're going to keep everything flush and everything square. With any project, there's always mistakes that are made. So here I'm actually making sure that everything is super square, super flush, kind of restarting back to square one. Once I've ensured everything is square, I'm going to be putting in the shelves again with wood glue and those 1 1/4 pocket hole screws. I'm measuring up on each side to ensure that each shelf is at the same height. These Craig clamps again are super helpful for anyone using pocket holes. You can line it up with your mark, lock it in place, and then drive in your pocket hole screws. For the back of this cabinet shelf, I had a leftover piece of 1/4 plywood. This is the part that is actually going to sit on the wall, so I just used some glue and brad nails to attach this to the cabinet shelf. Next, we're going to be sanding with 220, and then I'm going to be applying some trim on the front. I cut this trim using my table saw, and then I followed up by cutting it on the miter saw to length. To attach the trim, I'm using 1-inch brad nails and Titebond 3 wood glue. Now that we have finished the trim, we're going to move into applying a pre-stain wood conditioner by Minwax. I'll have this linked down below. And then I'm going to follow up with using this Fruitwood wood finish by Minwax. Thanks so much for viewing, watching, and subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out other videos linked below.